for the very first time in 2022. She's been working. She's ready. Put your hands together for the one, the only, Gloria!
My days, man. What an entrance. What a... Wow. Gosh, I'll hire you again. Welcome. Oh, my gosh. I'm so glad you guys are here. Your beautiful faces. Thank you for coming down. And welcome to the onliners. He'll be seeing this a little later. Alrighty then. So, child, I got a whole story for y'all. This whole thing, this whole evening is literally going to be mapped out like a journey. So I'm going to be singing some stuff, and then there's going to be a little bit of chatting, and of course the interview later. You'll get the idea. So I'm actually going to let the band start this one off, and then I'll chat a bit later. Love you too. Dedicate this to the misfits, the people that don't quite fit in, who were overlooked and not talked about. This is for the used, abused, and the misused. The people who had life beat them down so hard they lost who they were. This is for those who struggle to know what to do with the pain and depression, trying to fight with their hands tied behind their back. This is for the survivors who thought through to get where they are today. Your story's not over. So that first song, well, it's a spoken word. It's called Dedication. It's the first song on the album. And it's supposed to set the tone, really. It's supposed to let people know why I wrote this. I wrote the album to give hope. I wrote the album to include those who sometimes they seem to be forgotten about, and kind of people don't quite know what to do with them because they've had all sorts of trauma that has happened in their life, and yeah, they're doing the very best they can to function, but it's just a bit awkward. So yeah, I wrote it for them. I also wrote it for them who have really worked really hard to not let the trauma and the pain define them, and yeah, to not, yeah, those who just did not give up on life, those who really fought through to get where they are today. So that was Dedication. This next song is called Beautiful Show, and this is my story. And yeah, I'm just gonna sing it and then I'll chat a bit about it afterwards. You punished me, looked me in the face and said you loved me. Lies, 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 surrounded by pride, ashamed of the truth that would have set us both free. Smiles, faceless words, your illusion, impressive art, pretending to want a solution. Such a beautiful soul, how we fooled all we know. I paint my face to hide the disgrace of a broken dream. Behind closed doors, another man lives within these walls, but no one knew just who he was. Not even me, trusting him completely, even when he hurt me over and over again. Such a beautiful soul. Was anything real? You should have let me go. Many tears ago, you punished me, looked me in the face and said you loved me. You punished me, looked me in the face and said you loved me. Oh, saving grace, how sweet the sound that told me who I was. A queen worth serving, a lover worth loving, a gift worth dying for. You made your choice, I made mine too. You chose your path, I chose looked me in the face and said, God looked me in the face. God looked me in the face and said, He loves me. Thank you. I know, right? That one took a lot of longs. Yes, it did. So yeah, child, I'm gonna be throwing all sorts of accents at you. I'm just letting you know, this gonna happen. So what happened was, yeah, that was my story. So I was in an abusive marriage, just shy of 10 years. Yeah. And yeah, it was dark, it was incredibly painful, and it kind of got to the stage where, mate, I just wanted to end it. I wanted to take my life. I was done. I was completely broken. And literally at my lowest point, I was in the kitchen. My Bible was on the table, and I just flipped open to Isaiah 61. And I started reading it. At this point, I'm completely hopeless. I just thought, might as well. And yeah, all of a sudden, it was as if a light bulb went on in my head, and it was suddenly I realized God didn't create me to be abused. He didn't create me to be neglected or neglected. And all of a sudden, I just began to claw back a little bit of my worth. So, yeah, I put appropriate boundaries in place. And unfortunately, the marriage couldn't be saved, and we are now divorced. And so when I came out of that situation and I moved back to London, I was in the Midlands at the time, and I moved back down to London, I was completely broken. My practically self-worth was non-existent. You know, I was really, really low. And yeah, it was at my lowest point. I just happened to be at church, happened to be singing, and this next song just rose out of nowhere, and it encouraged the room and it encouraged me. But I'll chat about it in a minute. This is called No Tear Will Be Wasted. When your world falls apart, everything you once loved and lit up your life disappears and leaves you in the dark. Those you thought were family don't acknowledge your existence, blaming you for your trouble, failing to see they were a part of it. Failing to see they were part of it. At my lowest point, there are two new roles to take. Shall my companions be hate, mistrust, and shame? Or hope, faith, love, and and trust in Him. Searching for life and identity. Will this be the end of me? A still small voice tells me surely, tells me surely. Rewrites my history, scars are removed. Darkness leaves and hope is restored. He said everything will turn out for my good. Everything will turn out for my good. Yeah, 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 yeah. No tear will be wasted. No pain will be wasted. I will use these things, turn it for your good, turn it for your good. No tear will be wasted. No pain will be wasted. I will use these things and turn it for your good, and turn it for your good, and turn it for your good, and turn it for your good. Your seen, your heard, your known, your loved. Your pain does not define you. Your trauma is not you. No tear will be wasted. No pain will be wasted. God will use these things you win in the end. You win, you win, you win in the end. And you're gonna have the last laugh. You're gonna have the last laugh, yeah. You're gonna have the last laugh. You're gonna have the last laugh. So yeah, literally, when I was in church, I had the mother of all depression, craziness that week. I was probably the last person that should be singing on Sunday, you know. And this song just kind of rose out of nowhere, and I got witnesses in the room. Yeah, there you go. Nodding there. And it not only gave hope to me, but it also gave hope to the room. So I decided that maybe this could be a song to give hope to everybody else, you know. So it became a proper song, and it's on the album. But if you want to know the full story about No Tears, just go onto my YouTube channel, and we did an interview together, and we just chatted about the whole thing. So, but I ain't gonna take up all of your time just chatting. We got some music to make, right? Okay. So the whole vibe of this evening, I wanted to be about hope. I wanted to have some fun, and I wanted you guys to leave encouraged and inspired. So I'm gonna throw in a cover now. This is something that I like to do in my normal kind of function work, and you're gonna recognize it, but I'm hoping for some audience participation, because I know there's singers up in here. So y'all don't hold back, you know. I'll cue you. Don't worry, I'll cue you. So, but yeah. All right, brother, sister, let's give it to them. of which I'll share with you. My feet is my only carriage, so I gotta push you through. While I'm gone, everything's gonna be alright. 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 Everything's gonna be. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. So let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And when the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. And though the road may be parted, there is still a chance that we will see. There will be an answer, let it be. So let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. So let it be, so let it be, so let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. So let it be, so let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. So let it be, so let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. But while I'm gone, I believe everything's gonna be alright. Let me hear ya. Let me hear. Don't be shy now. Sing it like you mean it, people. Come on. Be alright. Tell your friend everything's gonna be. Tell your mate. Don't forget the one behind you. Come on, tell him, tell him, tell him. Come on. Tell yourself everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. One more time, people. Sing it loud and proud. Let me hear ya. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. I tell a lie. One more time. One more time. Everything's gonna be alright. 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 There will be an answer, let it be. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. So yes, child, do what the song says. Come on now. It's gonna be all right, baby. It's gonna be all right. So another song that I like to throw in, all on this kind of journey of hope and encouragement, is a change is gonna come. Because this is something that I struggle to believe. It's just like when you've had a lot that's happened to you, like, man, not being funny though. It's like, really? And this song, this one, I like to sing a lot because it helps to remind me that things don't have to stay the same. It doesn't have to, be all dreary and all that jazz, but a change is gonna come. So, over to my sister here.
Tenement, my poor mother could hardly pay the rent. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come. It's been too hard to live. I'm afraid to try. See, I don't know what's out there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change's gonna come. Oh yes, it will. See, I go say, brother, help me believe. And he winds up knocking me back down on my knees. Sometimes I didn't think that I would last too long. It's been a long time coming, but I know change is gonna come. coming, but I know change is gonna come. It's been a long time coming, but I know change is gonna come.
Right? This girl got salt. See, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, so where am I up in the story? Yes. A change is coming. Yes. Yeah, it really is. So long as you don't give up, you will get to your destination. And if that's one thing I wanted to leave with you guys is don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. And please do reach out for help when you need it. Don't struggle by yourself. And for those of you who have maybe struggled to find safe people, they are out there. I promise you, they are. They really are out there, and you just keep on looking, and I promise you, you will find them. They will find you, or better yet, he will find you. So, well, I just dropped something there for you. Anyway, so this song, now that y'all have heard this one, because this is from the album. Yeah, this is from the album. So if you want the album, child, go buy it. It is there for you. The merch stand. The lovely Maria has been there serving you, Buy your t-shirts, buy the album, child, enjoy, So, yeah, this song is called Your Story Is Not Over, which just so happens to be the title of the album. And it does what it says on the tin. Your story isn't over. Enjoy.
Don't despise your journey. Love your story. Don't despise your journey. Love your story. Hey, fool. Chaos amplifies the color in your glorious story. Every dark shade lives in harmony with color in your portrait. If I zoomed out, I would have seen dark times for just a moment. If I'd known my worth, I would have seen good things were coming for me. The sun will shine again. No one told me pain wasn't endable. No one told me it wasn't normal. There's nothing wrong with me. Years I spent resenting every challenge, never understanding it was working for me, making me stronger. I was someone else, still I struggled. I was alone, not wanting to be here. No one told me I was not my circumstance. but here and now I declare my story's not over. My story's not over. My story's not over. Say it again and say it again and say it again and say it again. My story's not over. Say it again and say it again and say it again. Say it again. Didn't he say no tear will be wasted? Didn't he say no pain will be wasted? Didn't he say no tear will be wasted? No pain will be wasted. My story's not over.
Yeah, these beautiful people. Gosh, they make my job so easy, eh? Child. But yeah, I think this is the point now where y'all get to ask me some questions, and I believe we got some giveaways. Ooh. Alrighty then. Axon Jackson.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big massive round of applause for Gloria! Wow! 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 Listen, I was in that chair. I've been on a journey. On a different. How many of you went on a journey? You start to check your own life. You know, start to thinking, my life. But it's beautiful, beautiful. Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Right, amazing. Take a seat. Are you amazing? Yes, yes, yes. If you enjoyed that, say. If you enjoyed that, said yes. That was amazing. Thank you so much for taking us on that amazing journey. There's some giveaways in a moment. Like she said, the album is available on USB. That's quite unique. So you can go home with it tonight. You know, so just in case the internet in your house packs up, you can still got the album there. Because it's funny how, have you noticed when the internet packs up anywhere, everything's just shut down, you know. But tonight's been amazing. You've connected us to your story. You've connected us to your pain, your past, and your future as well. And I'm so inspired by it. So the album, why the album? That's the question we're all asking, because you could have been in that painful place, prayed, get your breakthrough, and keep it moving. But why the album?
Man, I genuinely just wanted to reach out to people who are like me. Just people who have ever suffered from depression, who have had crazy deep trauma, and I just wanted to reach out to them and say, you are so not alone. I wanted to find a form of identification with them so that basically, if you're ever feeling down, depressed or whatever, rather than you just go for it by yourself, you can literally put my album on, and you can draw hope, you can draw courage, you can draw something that will be able to give you the fight back to just go another day, go another hour, because I know what it's like when you're when you're in the thick of depression and you're in bed and you cannot move. You cannot move. And if somebody could find the strength to at least press play, I will do the work for you. I will help you out of bed and like into the shower and moving on with your life. So the album is all about to give hope to people and to also celebrate those who have come out of trauma and are moving forward. It's written like a story. And by the time you get to the end, there is a track called Firefly Child. You ain't ready. You're not ready for that one, because that one...
Wait. It's coming.
My sister up in here.
Hi, sis.
But you're just going to have to buy the album to find out what Firefly is.
Yes, exactly.
You're just going to have to buy that album.
Buy the album. So, I mean, nowadays we are surrounded by pictures of perfection everywhere you look, on TV, on social media. And whenever even for me personally, 2020, I went through times where I was anxious and frustrated, but I numbed it. I pretended that it wasn't there because it was like shameful to me. In that space, how did you sort of come against that perfection picture to say, this is where I'm at, I'm going to own this because this is my value of the shadow of death? For those who are listening, watching, how do they break through that to just, because that image can actually mess with you. How did you break past that smoke screen of perfection?
I got angry. I got absolutely mad and fed up, and I was like, you know what? No, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not playing any games. There was a great quote from Jim Carrey, where he said that depression is its way of saying, he swore, I'm not playing this game anymore. I'm not living up to this avatar that you're trying to get me to behave in, and that's depression's way of telling you I'm out. And I thought that was a great analogy, and I just decided I was going to rebel. I didn't care anymore. I didn't care about putting this mask on, because that's what locked me in an abusive marriage for 9.5 years. I put on this lovely mask, put on all the makeup and all that stuff, and be like, hey, I'm fine. No, I was not fine. And if I had taken off my mask earlier, who knows, I could have been free from a whole lot of pain. And this is one of the reasons why, another one of the reasons why I wrote the album, because this album, because I tell the truth, I will say it. I have said it. So basically you don't have to, but at least there's somebody who gets it. There's somebody who hears it, who feels it, and you don't have to feel alone. So that is a way of you at least pulling your marks down a bit, because somebody else is saying what you're thinking.
I love that. Round of applause for that, please. Turn to the person next to you and say, take off the mask. Yeah. And if they tell you that they're not wearing a mask, that's a lie. They're wearing a mask. Because we are all somehow wearing masks. Whether it's one patch here, one patch there, we're all wearing some kind of mask. And you know what? Throughout today, I've been listening to your album on my way here, on my way to work, and on my way here. And it's funny how certain songs just capture you and pull you and take you on a journey. So whether you've been through depression or whether you are all right on the other end, it still somehow captivates you because you're a storyteller. Tell us what inspired you as a storyteller, because oftentimes, how many of you envy musicians and singers and stuff? You envy them? Raise your hand. Am I the only one that envy them? I mean, do they just wake up that way? I envy them. And Amy's laughing. Yeah, watch it. We were plucking that bass. She didn't even look at it. She's like, because I tried. How many of you try certain things? There's no breakthrough. The anointing don't flow this way. But the anointing for storytelling and musicianship flowed your way. What's inspired your journey as an artist?
Oh, that's a good question. Actually, interestingly enough, what happened was when I was back in the merry age of primary school, a teacher was one of those substitute teachers that was just coming in for a visit, and she was just doing a bit of drama with us, and she goes, guys, I want you to pretend you're picking up a flower and you're smelling it. So we all did the move, and I did something like, and she goes, oh my word, you're a singer! Right then, I was like, you're right. I hadn't sang a note then, but it was just something within me just said, that's true. And gosh, through all of that, going through secondary school and all of that stuff, I couldn't leave music alone. It was always there somewhere, and sing along to all the Disney stuff and all of that jazz, and I just loved it. And I didn't actually start writing, oh my word, and probably too late in my 20s, and when I thought, let me just give this thing a try, see if I'm any good at it. So I just started with my story. So I just kind of wrote how I was feeling, what I was processing, and it just kind of went on from there. But yeah.
Wow. The power of words. Round of applause for that teacher. And round of applause for the soul that grabbed the word. Because oftentimes we have people around us who speak to us about things, and we're just like, no, that's not me. Me singing, nah, forget it. And yet your heart, I call it the tug. You followed the tug. Everybody say, follow the tug.
Follow the tug.
Yeah, so here's what you want to pretend, right? There's a golden thread on your heart, everyone. Pin the golden thread. Hold it forward. Tug it. There you go. So wherever the tug takes you, go with it. And so we were talking about the tug. What next?
Woo! Well, I'm keen to help people who have been in the domestic abuse situation in marriages. So I will be making a film to raise awareness in that area, not just from the girl's perspective, but also from the guys. Because how many times do we hear how the guys have suffered? Mm-hmm. You don't. Mm. You always just hear the woman's side of the story. And it's like, well, actually, there are beautiful guys that have unfortunately suffered from domestic abuse in marriages. Mm-hmm. And their story needs to be told because they need more support. In this present moment in time, there's like, for every 10 charities or support groups, there's probably only one or two in the area, and it's not enough. It's not enough, and there's a whole story that I'm desperate to tell because of the shame that these poor men carry. Because I'm sorry, but how do they get out of that situation when you're trying to protect your daughter or your son, and you're also trying to protect yourself, and then there's this woman that is just going crazy at you. There's a I'm not going to reveal the story, but it's gonna be deep. It's gonna be deep. Wow. And I'm doing it on purpose because it needs to be told and people need to get supported. So,
I love that. Round of applause for that. And that's part of why you set up a GoFundMe page to raise funds to make that happen, because to make all of this thing happen requires money. And I think what I love about what you're doing is you're just sort of making yourself vulnerable for the world to see so that you can actually save others, which is really powerful. So how many of you have been onto the website? Raise your hand. How many of you have not been to the website? Don't let me Will Smith you. Wow. That's another. You talking about my wife like that? But it's interesting, things like that, where violence and all the rest of it, this is the key time to stand against such things. To just say, no matter how you feel, you shouldn't react that way. I've been married for 7 years, and sometimes the debate does get very passionate. Yes, okay. And I know at some point, okay, this is the point where you get up and walk out the room. Because if you stay for another 5 seconds, you're going to say something you don't mean. Mm-hmm. But some people have said stuff that they don't mean, and their heart has gone up. The brain has sent message to the arm, and the arm just reacted. And what you're saying is we've got to stop all of that. So if you're in a room right now and this resonates with you, you may not be behind the scenes doing the work and doing the editing and the filming, but whichever way you can support, please do support. This woman, when she said 9.5 years of going through the valley of the shadow of death, with death right here, she's made it to the other side, and someone has prepared a table before her in the presence of her enemy. We've got to all dine on that table. And others want to dine with you on that table. And I'm encouraging everybody. See, the whole album price and the merch price is not her pocket. Trust me. You know, it's not her pocket. It's going into that fund. And, to make that happen. When are you going to start filming that?
As soon as I got the money to do it at the moment.
As soon as you got the money to do it?
Yeah, pretty much. And I'll literally get started straight away.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of interesting people in the room today.
Yeah.
Not just interesting, a lot of passionate people tonight. Thank you so much for turning out tonight. Yeah. Do you know what it feels like to put something out? Because we've been talking on the phone for the last, oh my God. It was like, stop it. You've done the work. Let God do the rest. Yeah. You know, and all of you have turned out. Turn to the person next to you and say, thank you for showing up tonight. Make sure you buy the album.
Yeah, that's right.
So I love this. But with that said, we do have a giveaway so that they can actually see what. So we got the bag. What does the bag say? Be kind, be love, share hope. Yes. Stop using that Tesco's bag. Use this one. I know Tesco's every little helps. This one's better, right?
Yep.
Okay. So when you go Tesco's, you know those like lifelong bags? Take this one. So stop charging you 10p for them other ones. And then you got the T-shirt here that says glory. Ever say, ooh. Nice one. I like it. And then in here somewhere, there's a USB.
Yes.
Oh. I can hear the music. I can. Shh. If you put it close to your hair, you can hear the bass. Wait for it. While the bass is warming up, I can hear the keys as well. I can hear the drums as well. Oh, I can hear the bass. Ooh, can you feel it? Can you hear it as well? Sway with me, sway with me, sway with me, sway with me. Say, ooh, yeah. We're gonna change the world. Say, ooh, yeah. We're gonna change. Now move. Give yourselves a round of applause. So, we're gonna give this away.
Yeah.
How do you want to do it?
That's a good question.
Yes. Who would like to win the goodie bag? Wow. We can challenge them, you know. I've got a good game to challenge them. Yeah? Yeah. Who's the lady that was like, me? A queer. Wow. Can you just pick it up? No, it's not that easy, love. That's what I'm trying to say. Work. Just pick up and go. It's not Nando's, love. You know what I mean? Just go. It's okay. No, come forward. We're going to challenge her. Give her a round of applause. All right. So we're going to challenge you, right? Stand this side. Stand. Face the crowd. Okay. What's your name? Aquia. So Aquia, we're going to ask you a bunch of questions about anything. You're not allowed to say yes. You're not allowed to say no. You're not allowed to say maybe. Okay? 60 seconds on the clock. If you lost 60 seconds, the goodie bag is yours. If you don't lost 60 seconds, the goodie bag is someone else's. 60 seconds on the clock. Give me something very intense, like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire type of like, ooh, yes.
You can do it, girl. Come on.
60 seconds on the clock. Why do I feel like Jesus is about to come? Like, you're scaring me out here. Like, all right. Okay, 60 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. What's your name?
Ikuya.
Are you sure?
I am.
Are you going to say yes?
I am not.
Are you sure?
I am.
You really want to win this, don't you?
Definitely.
Definitely sure?
I am definitely.
Someone's clapping for you in the audience. Are you happy that they're clapping for you?
Very much so. Bless you.
Bless you. Okay. Hey, don't waste my time. Don't waste my time. Hey, come back here. Come back here. Come back here. There's 30 seconds on the clock. Inside that bag is a USB, a t-shirt. If you was to win that tonight, will you play the song? Yes or no?
I will.
Play the song?
I will play the song.
Are you sure?
I am sure.
Do you like swimming?
I don't.
No?
I don't like.
You like running?
I don't.
What's your door number?
Why are you asking me such personal information?
Because it's a game.
My door number is number 4.
Number 4?
It is number 4.
She won! Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of tonight's prize, Ikuya. Well done. Well done. That's amazing.
Smashed it, girl. Absolutely smashed it.
She did well. She did well. Now, if you're not already part of the mailing list, are we going to have a comfort break or something? Or we're just going to go straight into?
Yes, we can have a comfort break.
Yeah, okay. We're going to have like a 5-minute comfort break. And then she's going to come and sing my favorite song from the album. What is it? Courage! The song is called Courage. If you haven't heard it yet, you're going to hear it. So like 2 minutes, toilet, grab a drink, whatever, come back down in 5 minutes. The last person to come back in here to sit down will have to do push-ups. Right? See you after the break. Without much ado, we're going to go into the final stretch of tonight's album launch. She's gone into the green room. She's fired up, ready to take us and land us into paradise. Ladies and gentlemen, for one more time tonight, it's Gloria.
Thank you very much, Jackson Jackson. Thank you. Is Alex in the house here? A different Alex, not that Alex. There's another Alex. Hey! Oh, girl, I need to give you a hug when we get down. Yeah, this is for you, darling. Yeah, this one, cause like you were the one that emailed me, right? Yes. So this I am dedicating that one to you. That one is coming to you. And yeah, are we ready to have a party, people? Alrighty, let's do it.
You're still here. Trouble trying to destroy you. You're still
rare that I give these wonderful musicians a proper intro. So, starting to my right, the fabulous Amy did that gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous Georgia solo. Show us some love, people, please. Tell her, Amy, tell her. Drummer, Charles. Tell him, Charles. Please show him some love.
Take courage, my brother. Hey, take courage, my sister. Everybody say, take courage. Take courage, my brother. Woo! Take courage, my sister. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Gloria. Oh, you can do better than that. On your feet, give it up for Gloria. Weeks, months, years of pain, creativity. She had finally birthed this album, the beginning of a new era of changing the lives of so many people. It's been amazing. You feel good tonight? Wow, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to thank you so much for coming out tonight. It's not the end, it's the beginning. It's the chance for you to network, connect with people, say hi to people, and we'll be upstairs as well having some fun. And I have no doubt that you've been inspired tonight. Have you been inspired tonight? Yes, yes, yes. And for many of you, the next couple of months is going to be amazing months for you. You had an interest in last year, but the next 12 months for you is going to be amazing as a result of being here today. But you've got to move on your inspiration. My name is Action Jackson. I've been your host for tonight. And once again, Gloria, thank you for taking us from glory to glory. Gloria, ladies and gentlemen. Take courage.
Take courage,
this?